Welcome to the 81st session of the Texas House of Representatives.
Chair recognizes Mr. Bowe.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker and members. I would like to suspend all necessary rules to take up House Resolution 1592.
Members, you've heard the motion. Your objection, Chair, yours none. So ordered. Clerk will read the resolution.
H.R. 1592 by Bowe, honoring First United Methodist Church in Lubbock for its history of service to the local community.
That's Mr. Bowe at response. Move.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Members, I would like to take this opportunity to briefly share with you my journey to America. After the fall of South Vietnam, we fled the country by boat. After 10 long days at sea, the U.S. Navy took us into the Subic Bay in the Philippines, and after a few months, we arrived in Lubbock, Texas. When we came to America, we had little more than the shirts on our backs and did not speak a word of English. With the grace and generosity of our new friends from the First United Methodist Church, they sponsored our family, they opened their arms to us in friendship, offered us compassion, equality, and gave us the opportunities to work hard. In return, my family worked diligently and was able to integrate successfully into the community and into different professions. The First United Methodist Church in Lubbock is very close to my heart. They took us in as we were their own, enrolled my brothers and sisters in the local schools, found a job for my father, and even held a fundraiser for our first car.
Members, let's have some order, please, so that members can hear the rest of these statements.
This left a long-lasting impression on each member of my family. Their kindness taught us how great American society can be. Who would have thought that a young man from Vietnam would one day be a member of the greatest body of the legislature in the world? Today I have Dr. J. Horton. He's the current pastor of this fine church. He's here on behalf of his congregation. I am pleased to honor him on the dais. Let my family be the testament that one good act can last a lifetime. And this man has dedicated his life to humanity. Through his guidance, the First United Methodist Church continues to be a force of good for the Lubbock community and for our state. Members, please help me honor Dr. Horton.
Thank you, Representative Bowe. First United Methodist Church of Lubbock, Texas is so proud of you and your family. In 1975, out of the ravages of war, Representative Bowe came with his mother and father, brothers and sisters to America and landed in Lubbock, Texas. Normally it would have been a cultural shock, I think, to experience such a flat land, gusts of wind, sandstorms, and of course Buddy Holly. But I guess when you're coming from a war-torn land, it didn't matter. Lubbock, Texas was a haven of peace. You know, churches are not perfect because people are not perfect, but they strive for perfection in bringing hope, healing, and peace to a broken world. And First United Methodist Church of Lubbock did only what churches are called to do. and that is to be a servant that serves, to give a helping hand to another, to give a lift up when life has knocked you down. As a body of Christians, we only do what we have been called to do by our leader, who said, love one another as I've loved you. As he indicated, I wasn't there in 1975 to welcome that family, but today it's a great privilege to meet face to face and to see what has occurred in that lifetime. Dr. Sam Nader and other members of the First Church were there. Some of these members were C.H. Browning Hamilton, Mrs. Esma Nader, Mrs. Gracie Wilson, Emerald Payne, Lowell Merrill, and Chairperson Bobby Shaw, who couldn't make it today, but she loves you very much, Representative Bowe, and your family. So thank you, Representative, for honoring our church. We were only doing what we were called to do, but how fortunate First United Methodist Church of Lubbock was to be blessed by your family, and blessed today to see what you have done with your life. It's truly a story of the American dream and a story of humanity helping humanity to achieve those dreams. On behalf of First United Methodist Church of Lubbock, Texas, we say thank you. God bless you and your dreams.
Mr.
Mr. Otto, for what purpose?
Will Representative Bowe yield for a question?
Representative Bowe?
Representative
Bowe,
Bowe,
Mr. Speaker.
Yes, sir. I just want to thank you for what you're doing today, because you have allowed me now to have a 20-year reunion with the Methodist pastor who was the pastor of my church in Dayton, Texas. And by the way, I don't know if you know this or not, but are you aware that Reverend Jay Horton does the best impersonation of Elvis I've ever seen?
I have no doubt about it. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Otto.